Hi, this is Rainbow Harmony, here to help you find balance and peace to live a more colorful life. And welcome back to my channel. In today's Pick a Card reading, we're going to be talking all about this amazing new moon in Leo that we have upon us. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like this last moon cycle just lasted forever, and I'm so excited to have this new moon in Leo. There are a lot of positive benefits to this energy that we are feeling around ourselves right now, but there's also some intense energy because of this new moon in Leo actually being on the same day as the Lionsgate portal. So we need to talk about this, you guys. This is going to be like a whole download of information here. If you want to skip forward to your pick a card reading, because I am pulling personalized messages for you guys for this new moon, then you can do that. But I suggest that you stay and listen to this part of the reading, because I'm just going to break down the basics of this new moon energy for you, and then we'll pull some cards. So let's get started. Okay, so this new moon in Leo is all about that main character energy. Leo is the sign in all of the zodiac that does so well in the spotlight, so well in center stage. They embody like the performer, the dancer. They're very artistic people. So you're gonna feel yourself perhaps being called to come out of the shadows, come out of hiding, and share your gifts to the world. I've been hearing from a lot of my clients lately that you guys are starting businesses, which is why I just posted a pick a card reading for if you're starting a business. I've been hearing so many of you guys are wanting to come out and share your gifts more. That's something I always encourage you guys to do on this channel, but I find that it's so fascinating how everybody's just feeling that kick in the butt to make that happen at this time. So yes, this energy, this new moon in Leo is really going to push you to want to come out of your shell. We did have Cancer season recently, and everyone was being pushed to come out of their shell then for sure, but now this Leo energy is really making that happen. The next thing this Leo energy is going to push you to do is connect more with your inner child. So you're going to be feeling drawn to fun and play. You might even find yourself drawn to things that you did as a child. I loved horses when I was little, and I keep seeing horses everywhere now, and I'm thinking maybe I should spend some time around horses. Maybe it's something like that, for instance. The next thing that this Leo energy is going to want to do is it's going to want to push you to be known. Like you're going to feel like I want to be known for what I do or for who I am. Like you might start to find yourself getting really serious about building a path of legacy for yourself. You will definitely be thinking a lot more about the future, how you want to be seen, how you want to be known in the future. And this isn't about like ego or that kind of energy. It's more about authenticity. This new moon in Leo is going to want to push you to be more authentic, to show up in the world as your authentic self. So because of that, you're going to be looking around at different areas of your life, and it's going to become more and more apparent what is out of alignment. I talk about this all the time on the channel, letting go of things that no longer serve you, getting into alignment, not because it's the goal to like be in alignment 24/7, but because if you look around on this planet, you'll see that the plants, the trees, they're naturally growing and evolving. Us, our bodies, they age, they grow. So the way that we interact and engage with this world naturally needs to evolve and grow as well. We change our minds throughout life. We get new ideas. So you could find yourself changing your mind about a couple of things in your life, realizing that roots have been planted for some new desires. You could find yourself wanting to naturally grow and evolve. And this new moon marks a huge shift. This is a big, big shift. So the next thing that this new moon is going to want to do, and look, here the rain comes. Don't know if you can hear it, but it's going to start raining. Big shift energy. It's going to want to call you to hang out with friends, to socialize more. This last year and a half was really strange. So you might be at this point where you're like, I'm so ready to connect with my friends again, or to meet some new people, or to get into some type of social group. So you might feeling like you want to seek out friendships or social outings or take up invitations right now. So this new moon in Leo tells you to go right ahead. Let's talk real quick about the Lionsgate portal that's on the same day as this new moon. 8/8, the Lionsgate portal. This happens every year. This is when the Earth and Sirius are in alignment. So they are lined up, the Earth and Sirius, and that opens up a really powerful portal for energy. I noticed this the most in love. It is a huge time of endings and beginnings in love. We talked about this on the recent full moon reading, but wow, yeah, definitely a huge shift. So we see twin flames or soulmates or people coming together around this time. So it might kind of feel like love is in the air. It could also feel like you're hearing from so many friends and people in your family or whatever that there's breakups happening, relationships falling apart, your friends calling you crying because they just got dumped or something. There might be a little bit of that going on around this time too, but it's because we're outgrowing things in our life right now. Some of you guys who've been single for a really, really long time, have faith, because I do kind of feel like there's been a lot of alignment that's been happening, a lot of shedding that's been happening. This Lionsgate portal could mark the end of that era of singleness in your life, perhaps. The other thing that we got to talk about is that there is a Saturn and Uranus square at the time of this new moon. It kind of sets that off. So that is a huge, big shift energy. Level up, leave it behind, let go of the past, let go of what no longer serves you, start showing up as your true self, start doing the work. That's one thing I always admire about Leos, is that they are hard workers, but sometimes Leos struggle with consistency. They come in with a really big energy and then they get burned out. So you're also being taught to manage yourself, like manage your self-care, give yourself practical and achievable goals, take baby steps, show up every day. That's the Leo energy. Leos show up. So take on that energy, that lion strength, and move forward into your life with some new opportunities and a newfound optimism. This energy of this shift could give you anxiety. It could feel like things are moving really fast. It could feel like you're being pushed to do too much. There's going to be an overwhelming amount of clarity that comes with this new moon, so you might not worry so much about what needs to be done, but just like, how do I do it? So spend some time journaling, spend some time in meditation, get organized, write things down, bring a little bit of Virgo energy into this. I think that's going to be your best way forward. And let's get started with this pick a card reading, all right? I'm going to let you guys in on what really is coming to you with this new moon. So all you have to do is simply choose a card. But first, I want to show you guys this spread that I made. I suggest you take a screenshot of this spread and you pull some cards for yourself and follow along with me. And then take some deep breaths, ground your energy, and choose a card. Number 1, number 2, or number 3. Once you've chosen, head down to the comments and to the description below where the timestamps are posted, and you can just click on your timestamp and instantly be fast forwarded to your part in the reading. If you're new here, don't forget to like and subscribe, ring that notification bell so that you can be updated. I do new moon and full moon readings. Every time there's a big energy shift, I'll have a pick a card like this for you up. And I also do readings on so many other topics. I also post some travel videos as I travel the world. So it's a fun place to hang out. Join the Rainbow Fam, and let's get into your reading. Those of you guys who choose number 1, let's get started with this spread. And the first part of the spread is the card that you chose, and that is, what is the current energy around you right now at the time of this new moon in Leo? And you're getting Daughter of Pentacles. So this is a message that you have really been working on your finances and career lately, or getting your financial matters like on lock. This could be talking about the beginning of a new business idea or a new business opportunity, because we see this little fawn here, this baby deer. It's like she's strong enough to walk on her own and she seems confident. She's standing tall, but her mother might still be close by. So this could be talking about how you're having to take it really slow and kind of nurture yourself, and you might be jumping in with a lot of enthusiasm, but you're learning to build the strength and the fortitude that's going to make this part of your routine. So I see a lot of organization that's been happening. I see a lot of tweaks and changes to your habits and routines, and it's a beautiful energy. We got this rainbow here, rainbow harmony all around. I honestly feel good vibes around you. So now we're gonna see what energy is this new moon bringing into your life, okay? And let's go to the Wildwood deck. What energy is coming in with this new moon? Ooh, this must be some of that shiftier energy I was talking about in the intro here. So if you've been feeling drained and like you don't really have a lot to offer, you don't really have a lot to give, remember that this is an energy that's coming from the past. I do feel like in your past, you were really, really taxed. Maybe you're somebody who identifies as like an empath or someone who's energy sensitive or very creative. And because of that, maybe people were drawn to you for your help or your support or your healing, and you didn't know how to set boundaries yet. And so it just got overwhelming. Maybe you chose situations that were just really taxing you. And this could also be talking about your work, a job that was draining you, that wasn't serving you anymore. I get this sense that you're leaving that behind. You have left that behind, or you will soon leave that behind. And there have been more boundaries that you've been setting up in your work life, in your home life. And all of this is coming to a balance and is actually opening up more time for you in a weird way. Like when you start saying no to who you're giving out so much energy to, when you start drawing those boundaries, making different choices with how you spend your time, I get this message that there's new portals of time available to you now, more time in your day. And so, yes, you've surrendered a lot. This new moon is going to call for you to surrender even more. It's all about how can I create the time to do what I love or to do what I'm being called to do. Because you're looking at your life right now and it's a very stressful routine. And maybe some of this summer energy has been showing you how important it is to lay down, to rest, to relax, to reflect, to give yourself that me time, that space. And so, and everything that's been keeping you from that is being cut away too. Sometimes we're too afraid to stop and to rest and to heal and to think, to create, because when we slow down and we get in that energy, the past haunts us, or we have doubts, worries, fears, insecurities that come up. So maybe some of that is coming up right now for you to release, to heal, to cut the cords with. This is how we also make mental energy and mental space to be able to do the things we want to do or create the life that we love. So we see this new loyalty. That's an energy that's coming in. This is loyalty to yourself, loyalty to the things that you said you were going to do, loyalty to your dreams, loyalty to the future that you want to create for yourself. It's a wonderful energy. So that's what I see coming in. Let's look at surprises and opportunities that the new moon in Leo is going to bring for you. Surprises and opportunities. These last couple cards made me laugh. Okay, you guys, thanks for giving me a moment. I just got a download. So I'm getting this message, follow your intuition. And then I think it's funny, we're getting this resentful card. This is so cliche. When you come to a tarot reading and somebody tells you to follow your intuition, that's just like, really? That's why we're getting this resentful card. This is something we overlook. We hear it all the time. It's like trendy, right? But in this situation, you're being told that following your intuition could lead you to a big surprise or a big opportunity. And they're saying, yes, this has something to do with your artistry. So you can trust yourself. You can trust your intuition. That project, that idea, that artistic path, that's calling to you. Your subconscious Trust it. Your intuition, trust it. There's something that's been missing. You might be feeling like you're missing something, waiting for something, hesitating to do something. That might be causing you to feel frustrated right now. Your guides are like, you just need to choose a path. You just need to start. Maybe you have 50 things in this realm that you want to do. I hear this from my clients all the time, especially with talents and gifts readings. A lot of you guys are like, I like to dance and paint and sew and write and yodel and do underwater basket weaving and you know, which one should I do? Which path should I take? And you're not going to know until you try every path. So sometimes it's eeny, meeny, miny, mo, or picking the one you love the most and choosing that, starting with that, learning more, building the skill, showing up for it every day, staying consistent with it, putting it out into the world, letting go of perfectionism with it. And once you get on that path, you start reaping rewards and success, you know, because you get what you put out. You know, if you want that big success, then you got to put in the big time. You got to put in the big hours. You got to put in the big consistency. Somewhere on that path, you're going to have another portal of time open for you to maybe choose another thing and do the same thing with. When the doors start to shut, that's a sign you're on the wrong path. So there's really no such thing as a right or wrong path. Just choose what feels best. Follow your intuition. And if a door needs to shut, it'll shut. You're not going to waste your time. All paths lead you to your truth. So final advice for you. Final message. You're getting the Ace of Pentacles, a card that's all about change. I think they're saying be open to change, create change. If you keep doing the same thing over and over again and you expect different results, that's literally the definition of insanity. So sometimes in order to change your life, you got to change the little things, the habit, the routine. This brings me back to the beginning of the reading where I was talking about how you have been changing some habits, you have been changing your routine. There's new energy all around you. So keep walking this path. It's leading you to something beautiful. And I think that this Leo new moon is here to help you forward. I hope that this message resonates with you. Thank you again for coming to my channel. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and don't forget to hit the like button, and I'll see you next time. Peace out. For those of you guys who choose number 2, let's get started with the first part of the spread, which is what's the current energy around you right now at the time of this new moon in Leo? And you're getting the Chariot reversed. I always call this the going nowhere real fast card because that might be how it feels in your life right now. Like everything is moving really fast. Like maybe you're a little bit stressed, but you feel like you're just not arriving anywhere. Or maybe there's something you've been really trying hard to manifest, but you feel like you're just hitting your head against a wall because it's not coming through, it's not coming down, it's not happening. So you could be feeling caught up in a little bit of resistance, or just, you know, a little bit down because it's been a struggle lately. And I think the first thing you need to do in this situation is just love yourself. Take a moment to love yourself, honestly, and to applaud yourself for having made it this far and for still showing up every day despite feeling like this. Because I kind of get the sense that maybe that's what needs to happen. The one thing that needs to happen is for you to take a rest and slow down and maybe stop trying so hard. I get this sense that you've been pushing a lot onto your plate every single day, and that's why I'm saying you're going nowhere real fast. You could make so much more happen with half the effort. That's what I'm thinking. And you might be asking, how can I do that? Well, you might want to look into the moon cycle. Doing certain things at certain phases of the moon and avoiding certain things at other phases of the moon can help set you up for success. For instance, when it's a full moon, that's a great time to sit back, to reflect, to journal, to cut cords and release anything that you've been frustrated with. So all this energy you have right now, you could take this to the next full moon and release with it. Give yourself a space to be frustrated. Give yourself a space to express that. You can express that through your art, through journaling, through talking to a trusted friend about it. There's so many ways to release this energy. And I'm getting this message has been pent up in you for so long, and you keep forcing yourself to work or forcing yourself to stick to this routine that might not be working for you. We need to put less on your plate. So yeah, that's the current energy that's around you. I feel you. Let's look next into what energy is coming in with this new moon in Leo, okay? We're going to pull from the Wildwood deck. Clearance. Look, clearance around your work habits, your work routines, your creative routine, the way that you stay organized in your home. Like, I just feel like everything's you might find yourself literally wanting to go around and clear things and clean things, but it could also be things start to resolve, solutions start to offer themselves, people offer help and support. It's like the universe knows what you need. You've been putting that message out. I need help, I need support, or I need a break, and you're going to attract what you need for sure. So if you just need to rest, take it. One of my favorite quotes from a favorite artist of mine, Banksy, is when you get tired, learn how to rest, not quit. So you might feel like giving up, but you're onto something here. You just need to put a little bit less on your plate, take a break, or better yet, maybe take a vacation. I know that it might be a different time on the planet. If you're like on the other side of the world, it's like winter. But for a lot of you guys here, it's summer. Have you taken your summer vacation yet? Or summer break? Give yourself some time. That's the energy that's coming in. You might receive an offer, an opportunity to have a break or vacation, or that's just created for you in your life. Yeah. I kind of get the sense that this clearance energy, it might feel intense at first, but it's really going to open you up. This also has to do with sacred space. Some of you guys, the energy that's coming in with this new moon might have something to do with a move. Because I see like relocation, nesting. I know oftentimes in the middle of winter, those of you guys who are in Australia or below the equator, or towards the end of summer like we're at right now, people move. A lot of moving happening. And I see that coming up in the cards, that you might be nesting, redecorating, moving right now. It's one of those times. It's because it's going to open up a safe space for you to do this creative work, for you to be able to touch bases with yourself, create more time for yourself. Aligning with destiny. That's another energy that's coming in with this new moon. Aligning with your true destiny. You might feel like you can finally see the path ahead of you. Kind of get the sense that you know what you want, where you're going. And because of that, you start rapidly manifesting things. So I get this sense you're shifting into like rapid manifestation period because you're on the other side of some type of loss or breakdown or breakup or breakthrough. The breakdown leads to the breakthrough, right, you guys? You receiving a lot of clarity. I see you writing down a list of things you want, or maybe you already did, and you're starting to check things off. Rapid manifestation. That is definitely what this new moon is bringing to you. So get ready. Maybe right now you're feeling a little bit insecure, but very soon you're going to be walking proud like that Leo energy, because the period of rapid manifestation is coming to you. I don't see you feeling very bored or restless at all. I see you having a lot on your plate, but you've carved out some space around yourself so that you can pace yourself a little bit more. And the stress is released and you're in the flow. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so next we're going to look into surprises and opportunities coming your way. So we talked a little bit about rapid manifestation. Maybe we can tap into what exactly that is. Let's see. Surprises and opportunities coming your way with this new moon in Leo. Ooh, lead project. You become the leader of some type of project. Maybe you're the leader of some type of project at work. And I feel positive energy around it all the way. Like this ends up being a big breakthrough for your company or for you. This could be you taking the lead with honestly any type of project. I mean, it's pretty, these cards, sometimes it's just hard to elaborate on them because it just gives you that message. You're going to take the lead on some type of project. How does that sound? Listen to your passion. Your passion has brought you here to this project. Listen to it. Okay? You're meant to be here. You're meant to be doing what you're doing. But I think you're being called to look more at sustainability. You can relax. You're in this position now. You're doing great. You're receiving support. How are you going to take care of yourself? Because it's almost like you're pushing yourself to, like I said, you could be accomplishing everything you're doing with like half the work or a little bit more. I guess it sounds a little messed up to tell somebody, oh, you're just working too hard and you could work less and do so much more. But it's kind of true. It's kind of true. You're putting too much on yourself. You're showing up way too hard. You're giving 175% when you just need to give 100%. I promise you nothing is going to change. You don't need to throw 100% of your energy into this job or this project. Save some for yourself. That's the real message here. And I think that that's the opportunity, that's the surprise, is that you're able to accomplish all this. You get some type of promotion or you end up leading some project, but it just feels, once again, effortless, in the flow, living your best life. Like you just wake up and do what needs to be done every day. The anxiety is gone. The healing is taking its place. Yeah, I love that. Independent. This might also be you creating independence in your work life. Some type of potential you have. Serious potential. Create. I think that that's another surprise, is that there's something you're maybe this project, it's like an independent project. You're saying that you have a lot of potential here. Create. The energy is opening to help you create more. That's exciting. So final message, advice. Final advice as you move forward into this new moon in Leo season. 3 of Swords. Okay, they're telling you, look, everything's not going to be super bright and shiny and happy and amazing and sunshines and butterflies and rainbows. Things will get complicated. The storm will come. Whether you claim this or not, it's possible. And they're telling you, just know, once again, that the breakthrough comes after the breakdown. That all of this chaos, energy around you is passing. The clouds are passing. The sun is coming out again. It's kind of ironic that I'm saying this just as it starts to rain outside. Yeah, like that. Sometimes it just has to rain. Sometimes the rain needs to come to clear the clouds away. That's what's going on. Metaphorically, the rain that's coming down in your life right now, that storm, it's going to pass. It's clearing the energy. It's clearing the air. It's clearing the way. So get ready. It's going to be an exciting new moon season for you. Does this resonate with you? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to hit the like button, and I will see you next time. Peace out. The card that you chose, which is the first part of the spread, which is what is the current energy surrounding you at the time of this new moon in Leo. And we're getting the Lovers. That is a really exciting card. So first of all, I'm going to talk to those of you guys who are in a relationship. This is a really good sign about your relationship, especially if you've been feeling more positive about your relationship lately. You're going to be finding yourself getting a lot closer with your partner. Maybe some of the biggest goals and dreams and ideas that you guys have had lately are able to come into fruition with this energy. It's a powerful energy of union. Of course, this is also the Lionsgate portal, and so this could be a beautiful time for you guys to have intimacy in all ways. And I also sense a new opportunity for you guys to move forward in some way or go to the next level in the relationship. This relationship wants to grow, wants to evolve. Now, if that doesn't resonate, if you're in a relationship or you're like leaving a relationship, I do kind of feel like some of you guys are in situations that are a little bit more complicated, and it's important to look at what's going on in this area of your life, because it can show you how some of your traumas are being manifested or how some of your healing wants to come through. Oftentimes we attract things in our love life that want to teach us or heal us or help us grow to the next level. So this isn't always a bad message. It might be that you are ready to release something in your love life, or some of you guys have recently been through a breakup. I definitely see a lot of healing and clearing coming in. And this is also a really positive message if you're single. It's talking about your energy being aligned for love, that's the energy that's surrounding you right now. There could be some really cool opportunities coming in this area of your life. So that's very interesting. Next, we're going to look and see what energy is coming in. So that was the energy that's already surrounding you, but what energy is this new moon in Leo and this Lionsgate portal bringing to you? So the first card that comes out is the heron or the crane. And this bird symbolizes a long-lasting marriage or a long-term relationship or a stable relationship or the budding of new romance. How funny is it that that goes in line so perfectly with this card? So this energy will continue forward and is actually going to solidify itself in the 3D. I see that because there's been a new opportunity for you in love, there could be a change with where you live. Maybe some of you guys are moving in with partners, or you're moving because of something involving a relationship. It could also be that you and this person are kind of like in a nesting phase together, where you just really want to be creative and create your home or nurture each other. It's a really cute energy. However, I can't ignore this card over here. This card is talking about heartbreaks. You might have to release something in order to make room for something new in this area of your life. Maybe you're releasing any baggage or trauma that's been holding you back from being able to just really show up every day in your relationship, or to be able to accept or receive the love that's being offered to you. Anything that's blocking you is going to be released. This is a big shift energy like I was talking about in the intro, so I definitely see that coming in. Let's see what else is coming in for you. Yeah, they're telling you you're going to have to be really patient while all of this energy is kind of transforming, because we see some highs, but we also see some lows here. So they're just like, be prepared, don't make any final judgments or decisions until the energy is passed. You're probably going to be in a much better place after this energy passes than you were before it. Some of you guys are becoming the lone wolf, or going to be becoming more independent in this area of your life. And I also see this message about embracing the healing that comes with relationships inevitably. Like, healing will always come anytime that you're in a relationship with someone, even if it's just a friendship or it's perhaps a romantic relationship, a deeper connection. It is a mirror for healing. It's an opportunity for healing. And I see some beautiful energy that's transforming in this area of your life. This is the area of your life that wants to be reviewed right now, that wants to heal, that wants to grow. Be open. Honestly, the situation is different for everyone, but the one thing I think everyone who chose this has in common is that they're ready to level up in their love life. You know, you're ready to be satisfied, you're ready to be more fulfilled. There's some things you need to do to make that happen. There's some cords you got to cut to make that happen, but there's also this energy of surrender and allowing that seems to be part of this process that you're sinking into quite nicely here. So the next thing we're going to do is look and see what surprises and opportunities does this new moon in Leo have in store for you. Surprises and opportunities. It's funny because I saw this a lot for the other card readings I was doing here, the other numbers, number 1 and number 2. And we see that there's going to be a lot of growth in your career, your finances, your business, like how you spend your time, how you show yourself to the world. I see that happening with you. You want to get your hand in something new or something different. And this could just be like a hobby, like you're learning a new language, or it could even be you're starting a business. So it's like you want to diversify your skills or diversify your time in some way. And so there's an opportunity for that. And it also seems like you're feeling pretty confident about it. Maybe you've been a little nervous to step out because it's just such a big decision and it's going to take a lot of commitment for you. And maybe you know, like, oh, people are going to see this, or my friends, my family, they're going to see me trying this new thing. But you'd be surprised. I get the sense there's a lot of support around you. There's a lot of people who really do want to watch you shine right now. And you have good people around you to support you. It might even just be one person, like your partner or your friend, but that's enough. I get this message to follow your intuition because you've been having these ideas for a while And now you have the energy and the time and everything ready to actually be able to make this happen. So it's a pretty cool energy. Surprises and opportunities. Yeah, they're just saying realize that you've really been overthinking what it's actually going to take for you to branch out in this new direction. It's not as much as you thought. It's going to become a really natural part of your life. It's something you really enjoy. So why not just do it? I feel like the opportunity and the surprise is that you finally get that thing going that you've been saying or wanting to get going for a while now. That's really cool. So now we're going to look into overall advice for you for this new moon in Leo, this Lionsgate portal. What is your overall advice to navigate this energy? There we go. The Emperor and strength. So the Emperor has a lot to do with learning, knowledge, institutions. This could be, your advice is to get the knowledge that you need to move forward. You might need to study, you might need to read books, you might need to join a class, you might need to, maybe you're continuing on an education path and you're getting ready for that again at this time in your life. It's different for everyone, but the one thing you guys all have in common is that maybe what's holding you back is you're like, I don't know how, or I don't know where to start. So you need to do some research, take some notes, get organized. This does have a lot to do with organization. Your habits and your routine are under fire right now. Whatever's not working, they're showing you. And so it's your time to adjust, to make more time for self-care, to make more time for learning so that you can evolve, so you can grow. And this energy of strength, the advice for you is, this is not a time to shrink back. This is not a time to cower back. This is a time to be strong. This is a time to show what you've got. This is a time to come out and be center stage, like that Leo energy. It's time for you to show the world what you have to offer. And so no more hiding, time to come out of your shell, and you're going to be so excited at the response and at how you're received. You're getting so much encouragement to make this happen. So beautiful. I hope that this message resonates with you. Thank you again for coming to my channel, and I will see you next time. Peace out.